If you're like me and you're a consistent player of Minecraft on your cell phone, you'd be playing the version of the game called Minecraft PE, Pocket Edition. And when you play, you might want to have texture packs, you might want to have resource packs, you might want to have shaders. But those things are unavailable to you, and what's available to you is only on the marketplace within the app. But there is a way for you to get shaders on your Apple device. This would also work with Androids, and all you need are a couple of items, such as your phone, your charge cord, a computer, and access to the internet. The first step in doing any of this is to take your phone and plug it in to your cord. Then take your phone and plug it in to your computer. Once you have your phone plugged into your computer, it should read your phone, and you should be able to now have your phone plugged in, charging onto your computer. Once your phone is recognized by your computer, you're going to be able to install stuff on it. Now, the way to do that is through an application called iMazing. This is for specifically iOS devices. The first thing you're going to want to do is go over to Google and type in iMazing iOS. Enter. What you're going to want to be looking for is the website called iMazing. It should come up right under the advertisement for iMazing. Both of these are the exact same site. The logo is going to look like this. If you're under the age of 14 years old, I would suggest that you go and ask your parents for permission, because I'm going to be having you download and install one program onto your computer. The program is called iMazing, and it's essentially just a file transfer program. That way you can access files within your Minecraft app. So you're going to want to click on this download button, and it should open up the page for you. What you're going to want to do is download the version for PC. And what's going to happen is down here in your download starter, it's going to start a download. Now, I already have this program downloaded, so I don't need it to be downloaded again. So what I'm going to do is I'm simply going to come over here and I'm going to cancel it, only because I already have the program installed. So once that's done downloading, what you're going to want to do is click on that, and it'll run the installer and open up this program. What's going to happen is when you first open up the program, it's going to ask you iMazing needs to download recent Apple drivers. Do you want to do this? No, you don't. All you need to do is click ignore. So I'm going to do a jump cut here, but simply just come over here, scroll this bar down, and click on the Minecraft icon. Okay, I'm sorry, I was wrong. What you needed to do was click on the Files folder, and it should open up your files. Now, what you want to do from this point is click on Minecraft, click on Games, click on Resource Packs. What you should see is a blank folder. It should say no content available or some sort of some such right here. Now you see this is my shaders folder. This is what we will be installing onto our cell phones today. Right now I have the mod called SapixCraft 128. This is a texture pack, a resource pack, and also a shaders pack. And that's what we're going to be interested in, is the shaders aspect. Now, to get this, what we're going to do is we're going to come over to Google. We're going to go into our search bar, and we're going to type in Minecraft PE-mods mods.com. Once we're on there, we can come over here to textures, hover over it, and click 128 by 128 HD textures. We're then going to scroll until we find Sapix. It's about halfway down the page, and it's right here. Now what you're going to want to do is click into a new tab by holding Control and clicking on the name of it. It should open a new tab, and what you want to do is go over to that new tab, scroll down to the bottom of the page, and download the highest definition. Now you can of course download the 62, the 32, and the 16-bit versions, but they don't look as pretty. So I'm downloading, so you click on it to download, and it should bring you to a Google Drives folder. And over in the upper right-hand corner, there's going to be this download button. Press that download button, and it will download down here. So I'll do that for you. Download. And it will begin the download right over here. Now, here is an important part of this step. As you can see, it's downloaded as a Minecraft pack. Now, your iPhone isn't going to be able to recognize what an MC pack is. So what you're going to want to do is minimize your thing, take it, and drag it onto your desktop, okay? After you have it dragged onto your desktop, it's going to copy it. And simply what you want to do is come over here and change the extension of it from Minecraft pack to zip file. So you type in zip, press enter. Yeah, and what you're going to want to do, it says if you change a file name, this might become unstable. Are you sure you want to change it? Click yes, and it'll change it to a zip folder. Now that the folder is zipped, we have access to it. When the folder is open, simply take this and drag it onto your desktop. The folder is fairly large, so as you can see, it's taking a while to copy the 1051 to my desktop. Once it's done, you can go ahead and close your zip file. You can go ahead and exit out of the internet and go ahead and remove the zip file. You no longer need it. All you need is this right here. Now, go back into iMazing, and you'll have this empty folder right here in Resource Packs. When you single click on Resource Packs, you will not have this yet. Simply come and take the folder, click and drag it down here, drag it here, and let go. Now what will happen is a window will pop up in the upper right hand corner of the screen about where my face cam is, and it will say copying folder to phone. And when that is done, simply come over here and quit iMazing. This will help your computer run faster. iMazing is very taxing on your system. So I'm going to quit iMazing, and that's it. Now you have shaders on your phone. What to do now is take this excess folder, take it to your recycle bin, get rid of it, right click, and empty recycle bin. Yes. Now it's removed from your computer. Now at this point, I'm going to hop onto some footage from my phone, and I'm going to show you how to activate it on your phone in your run order. It should be there the second you open Minecraft.
Alright, so in order to get the shaders to work in the way that they are in-game, you're going to want to go down to your global resources. You're going to want to go to My Packs, which is where they will be located. Right now I have it activated second. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to deactivate, and the way that you want to put this in your load order is it'll be like this. When you go to global resources, you'll be on global resources, it'll have everything closed, and it'll say you have 3 packs available. What you're going to want to do first is type on this one, tap on this one, and you're going to click activate. That's going to be right after your default Minecraft texture pack, and it's going to be right after that as Sapix Craft 128. Now, when you have that one activated, it's going to have its own textures, it's going to have its own shader, and I don't personally like how it looks in game. If we go over to the in game, it's going to change our background up a bit to the water, and I don't necessarily like how this is going to look, so we're going to create a new world. It's going to be a creative world, and we're just going to throw it on, and it's going to create a game real quick. And because I'm creating a new world, it's going to take a little bit. Now, this is what your game is going to look like right off the bat with this shader pack on. Now, I don't necessarily like these textures too much. In my opinion, they don't look too good. In my opinion, I just don't like the plainness. I don't like the cartoony style, but I do like the texture of it. I do like the shaders aspect, and I like the shadows that get cast from underneath of the tree. Now, if we go back to the main menu, what you'll be able to do from the main menu is that when you go back to your global resources, you'll be able to add your own texture pack on top of your shader pack. Now, this will allow your game to look how you've usually had it, but with shaders. Now, I'm used to this texture pack, so I'm going to let it load at the main menu. It's going to replace the background, but it's not going to deactivate the shaders. So I'm going to go back to the creative world, and it's going to update the textures, but keep the shaders on. Now, this is more like how I recall the game. I'm more used to the game looking like this with these textures. I prefer these textures from the natural texture pack. In my opinion, I enjoy how it looks a lot more. This seed is very attractive to me. I like how this seed looks, but the fact that I spawned next to lava just demonstrates right off the bat how these textures can look. And with these textures, it brightens up certain things. Now, this may not be how your game looks, and let's show you how to make your game look like this right off the bat. Looks like a sheep died right here, right? Yeah, a sheep did die. Okay, so your game is going to look different. Go over here, go to your settings, go down to your video, and your brightness will either be all the way up or it'll either be all the way down. For me, I prefer it to be at just about 50%, so that way when you are underground, it looks all right. Now let's go underground. Okay, so when you're underground, you're not really going to be able to see anything. Cave systems look very disgusting when you are in this sort of shadow mode. Everything is much darker. So when you have your texture pack and your shader pack on, you're going to have very darkness. So you're going to rely heavily on lighting. So you're going to want to have torches with you at all times. So this is what it will look like underground. It's going to be pretty dark, but if you're able to strategically light your area, it'll make your game look pretty good.
So that's it. That's all you have to do to get shaders on your phone. It's just as easy as that. And if you want to download any sort of Pocket Edition texture pack, go to that website and search for any sort of texture pack that you think would look cool and follow the same steps that I gave you in order to get them onto your phone. Thanks for watching. If you did find this helpful, please leave a like. If you want to see more videos of this, let me know in the comments, and I could show you how to do more things in your Minecraft world. But I myself wanted to know personally how to get shaders on my iPhone, and not really anybody was showing you how to do it. So I had to do some research, and I figured out how to do it myself. And if you found this video helpful, consider subscribing. Alright, have a good day.